Surely the people are grass. The grass withers and the flowers fall, but the word of our God stands forever. Isaiah 40, 7b through 8. Life is tragic. The basis of life in a fallen universe is tragic. It sounds forth in a minor key, its despondent tones crescendoing with the passage of time. Each of us has a GPS set for the cemetery. Physical death supplies an exclamation point to the fall. The consequences of our human rebellion against God are conspicuously highlighted. The law of sin and death stalks our earthly passage. Shakespeare has Jacques hold forth on this subject in As You Like It. All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts, his acts being 7 ages. At first the infant, mewling and pucking in the nurse's arms, and then the whining schoolboy, with his satchel and shining morning face, creeping like a snail, unwilling to school, and then the lover, sighing like a furnace, with a woeful ballad, made to his mistress's eyebrow, then a soldier, full of strange oaths and bearded like the pard, jealous in honor, sudden and quick in quarrel, seeking the bubble reputation, even in the cannon's mouth, and then the justice in fair round belly, with good capon lined, with eyes severe, and beard of formal cut, full of wise saws and modern instances, and so he plays his part. The 6th age shifts into a lean and slippered pantaloon, with spectacles on nose and pouch on side, his youthful hose, well salved, a world too wide, for his shrunk shank, and his big manly voice, turning again towards childish treble, pipes and whistles in his sound. Last scene of all, that ends this strange eventful history, is second childishness and mere oblivion. Sans teeth, sans eyes, sans taste, sans everything. Melancholy moments. Many of us are in the latter stages of this play. There's a quiet and haunting sigh that accompanies the passage of time. We sense it slipping away oh so gradually. We want it to halt, to stay at some pleasant way stop. This is it, just this. Enough now. We'll stay right here. But time cascades on and begins to show in the mirror. Our look, our gait, our routines. This march has a destination. Our natural melancholy mistakes it for the casket that holds father, mother, spouse, brother, sister, relatives, and dear friends. Preaching to ourselves. But that is not the terminus. We must rouse ourselves and reflect in a different mode. We must preach gospel truth to ourselves in the midst of this journey. We have a heavenly destination, and that expectation needs to frame our earthly passage. This must be more than believing babble. The promise must be embraced before it is seen. This must be a seeing faith, firmly holding to God's faithfulness to bring about the full and complete redemption. C.S. Lewis once remarked that joy is the serious business of heaven. He was not speaking primarily of glory and for yearning for it, but of heavenly joy invading our earthly toil, aches, and pleasures and transforming them, while we live, in this present order. If that is to occur, then the faith structure that frames the joy needs to attend our earthly pilgrimage. The quandary that haunts our trek. The quandary that haunts our trek through time need not rule it. That journey can be saved by God's grace. By faith, we can see a different, better result, and something we can live into with hope and with purpose. Let us ponder the journey now as we reflect on aging into the sunrise of eternity, and let there be the joy of faithful expectation as we let go into the arms of our most faithful Savior and friend.